As an Elvis Tribute Artist, I travel the United States performing for thousands of people and checking out all the great things that these cities have to offer. I'm Dean Z, and I'm in your town for one night only. We're performing in New Bedford, Massachusetts tonight. I am so excited to check out this great town. It's got a very rich maritime history. Let's go check out some of the great food and the great sights.
This big guy behind you is the skeleton of a juvenile blue whale. He was 66 feet long, probably weighed 80,000 pounds. You know, it's good that we're here and not underneath that animal's head because it drips oil every day.
So there's still oil.
So there's still oil in
these bones,
especially in the skull.
So Bob, tell me a little bit about New Bedford's connection to the whaling industry.
This city was sending oil around the world. It was lighting lighthouses in far-off ports. So to catch the whale, you'd have to row after the whales.
How fast can a whale travel?
Usually they're going 15, 20 miles per hour. They would use very long-handled cutting tools, cut into the blubber, and separate that from the whale. That was liquid gold in many ways. Quakers who had really put the money into the industry, they were abolitionists. The Quaker way of doing things was, we don't care what your skin color is. If you're crazy enough to go out on a ship and try to kill a whale, we'll hire you. So this was one of the places where escaped slaves would come because they weren't going to get thrown in jail, they weren't going to get enslaved.
And right here at the museum, you focus on not just the oiling aspect of everything, but now the preservation.
Sure, it's time to tell the whale's story too.
So tell me a little bit about this skeleton we have behind us.
This big guy right here is a skeleton of a male sperm whale. So the way we use our eyes to make a picture in our brain of what's going on, they're using sound to do the same thing.
So as far as the average person is concerned, what is something that they can do to help the preservation and conservation of whales?
Be careful with your trash. That's the simplest, easiest thing to do. Don't let it go down a storm drain. Don't let it blow into the water. We don't want to eat that stuff. The whales don't want to eat that stuff.
Just down the street is another New England institution.
We're in the city of New Bedford right now. It's quintessential New England.
You from this area?
Yeah, I grew up on Cape Cod, which is about a half an hour away. That's actually where my business partner and I met. And I ran into him in a little bay called Papaneset Bay, and he was digging quahogs, which is a hard shell clam. It's kind of a real staple of our community. He was digging quahogs and he didn't know how to pronounce quahogs. He said quahogs. And I had to correct him. But he had a basket that was much fuller than mine, so we instantly became friends. I figured anyone who can dig that many quahog, I got to make sure I become a good friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Speaking of stuff I love and I'm passionate about.
Yeah, really.
We call this the monster lobster roll. As most people in New England, you lose your R, so it's a monster, not a monster.
No monster.
I know,
it's the
monster,
lobster
sir.
roll.
Yeah.
And what have we got over here?
This is, New England is known not only for lobster rolls, but for fish and chips. So we call this the crunchy cod fish and chips. We batter it with cornflakes and almonds, and it just sets the tone a little different. The cornflakes give it a little sweetness, the almonds give it that crunch.
I'm ready to dig in on this.
Let's do this.
Oh my God. You do know I have to dance later on tonight.
Man, you're not gonna be jumping very far, right?
All right, so I had the fish, and that is just incredible.
You gotta dig in on, give a nice bite of that tail right there, man. All day long.
Pull some of this out here. And right in the butter.
Go for it, yeah. We're all friends.
Yeah. Never had it that good before. That is incredible. And this is all local stuff, right?
Yeah,
You're getting this right out the doors of the ocean. This is delicious. This is so good. Better than I ever expected. If you guys are ever in New Bedford, Massachusetts, come out here to Quahog Republic's Whalers Tavern. See Eric, he's gonna treat you right.
Absolutely.